When I was 8 years old, I was still living in Zimbabwe, and it was a Friday in February, Friday the 13th. Me and the little boy were sitting at the back. My dad was driving, and his friend was sitting at the front. My dad's friend was obviously holding his can of petrol, but he sparked a cigarette, and then when that happened, obviously it caught fire. But instead of him throwing it outside, he threw it at the back of the car where we were sitting. When I got into year 7, these are new people that I have to deal with. There's a lot of people and stuff like that. So I just started getting into more and more fights, getting excluded. Fighting for me almost became like a habit. It wasn't really a habit, but it was like you can't do that to me, or like somebody might not have even mentioned my scars or anything like that, but I just had to show that I wasn't weak, or that like I was stronger, or that like I couldn't be bullied. So instead of being bullied, I almost like became the bully, like just to block off being bullied, kind of a thing. My mum had it really hard because she was the only because it was an intensive care unit I was in for 3 months. She was the only person that could come in. I had to see everyone from the from a glass window, and like even my dad and stuff. So it was really hard. When I first came out of hospital, they gave me like these masks to wear. They were like pressure bandages, because my scars were really like puffy, so I had to wear like hand masks and like a face mask. And when I was still at home and I had to wear the mask, it was okay. It wasn't bad. But my little sister, when I first came out of hospital, she ran away from me, and that was really hard because that was really hard. I think that was like my first encounter of feeling a little bit different. I think like anybody who's got physical scars, at the end of the day you have to look at yourself in the mirror every single day, and if you don't accept how you are, I just kind of felt that nobody else would. And being religious and being a Christian, I know that my steps are ordered, and that like God wouldn't give me anything that I can handle. And also I've got the confidence to go along with the scars. The scars and the confidence are 2 totally separate things. I'm a confident person, not in my scars, but I'm a confident person, period. My current boyfriend now hasn't asked me what happened to me. I've been with him for 4 months, and he hasn't asked me what happened. I take it as acceptance, but sometimes I do wonder like why he doesn't ask. If I'm comfortable with the person, or if we're having like a heart to heart, I always try and mention it and stuff like that. Always mention what happened to me, because I know that like everybody who meets me is gonna be curious. I think like sometimes we could get caught up in whatever situation that we're going through and stuff like that, but just don't let it get you down, because there's always better days to come. And you're never given anything that you can't handle. Now I look in the mirror and I see nothing but myself. This is me.